This is Piero Bonamico, Creative Director of the Choral Excellence series. We have been producing and distributing books and videos that entertain, educate, and inspire since the spring of 1999, and we are very excited about our new podcast series and other online offerings. For more information about our videos, or to subscribe to the podcast, please visit us at choralexcellence.com.
How do you teach energy? You know the way I'm speaking to you right now? Look up here and watch my eyes. Look at my eyebrows. They're up, aren't they? And the cheeks are a little bit raised like I'm going to smile, even though I'm not smiling. And I'm speaking with a bunch of energy and electricity in that sound. That's the way people need to sing. I'm sitting on the front edge of the chair, and I'm actually with my one foot that's down on this thing. It's on the toe. My heel is actually raised. I didn't know it was, but it is. I'm about ready to fly off this chair. That's energy. Now remember I said yesterday that the voice is the only living human instrument, and anything that lives, like a plant or a tree or you, is energy. Energy is life. That means our voice is energy. So energy of these three things, the energy will be 90%, the beauty 5%, and the placement 5%. How do I get my choir to do that? Number one, I have to do what I just did to you and what I'm doing up here all day yesterday and all day for the next 2 days. I am the source of energy. I am the example of energy. I am the role model for them of energy. I am the picture. I am energy, folks. Be like me. I remember my high school choral director who was phenomenal. Wonderful guy named Dr. Freeman Burkhalter in little tiny Bern, Indiana, 2,000 people. He had a bachelor's from Wittenberg and a master's from Northwestern and a doctorate from Columbia, all in voice and violin. And he came back to this little hometown and taught orchestra, band, and choir his whole life. By the time I graduated from high school, it was like I had a degree in music. He also conducted a Mennonite choral society. We were Mennonites in that town, of 200 singers doing Messiah every Christmas. And in June, we'd alternate Elijah, Creation, and Brahms Requiem. And I started singing in that when I was in the 8th grade, next to these men who knew it by memory, you know. So when I went to college, man, I already had a degree in oratorio, viola, drums in the band, singing the choir. College was almost a letdown. But he used to say to the choir, in that school there were 140, there were 40 in each class, approximately. So there were 160 in the high school, and we had an a cappella choir of 90, and an orchestra of about 60, and a band of 70 or 80. Every kid in the school was in all three, you know. But he would, when our a cappella choir was rehearsing, he would say, all that he would do is say, I make a fool of myself in front of you. Do what I do. Do what I do. I've never forgotten that. He was our source. And he saw to it that we did what he did, and for like 25, 30 years in a row, the band, orchestra, and choir got first superior rating at contests, and he did all three of them all the time. What a marvelous human being and what he gave to that little town. So if you're comfortable being this wow kind of person up in front of the choir that gets them to forget about themselves and sing, then great. If you're not, what are you going to do? You develop that kind of personality at home when no one's around, and you're walking around, and you start developing right in your living room.
We hope that you've enjoyed this sample from our library. For more information or to order the complete video, please visit us at www.choralexcellence.com. Thanks for watching.